So remember in my last video, whenever I said the Gacha Smack drama was going to blow away and it was all going to be fine in the end? Well, it got worse. If you haven't been anywhere near the gacha community recently, then you probably don't know what's happening at all. But there's a ton of stuff going on at the moment, mainly involving Wuthering Waves, which also involves two creators being Gacha Smack and Saintontas. Now it seems like these two have had a few interactions, which we're going to go through all in this video and kind of keep you up to date with everything that you need to know, because again, a lot of these stuff kind of like go into a big like 7 hour like live stream where it's like really long and no one can actually keep up, and I don't blame you. Like honestly, that's so much stuff to get through, but I've unfortunately, you know, seen the streams, I've seen everything, bro. I can't live anymore, bro. This is getting way too much. But I'm going to show you an entire timeline of pretty much what happened, what's going to happen in the future, and how the two of them can actually fix this in the first place. But before I get into this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy it, and also go to my Twitch where I'm going to be streaming live. Again, I stream pretty much every day now. We stream a lot of Wuthering Waves stuff, and also stuff to do with gacha news like this, and also other kind of gacha games, whatever. Pretty much whatever comes out and whatever's interesting at the time, we'll be covering, so I definitely recommend coming over and give me a follow. But let's get back into the video. So pretty much what all of this started off with, as it always does in the gacha community, is with Tectone. Now Tectone isn't involved in this as much as, you know, some people think that he would be, but pretty much he started a gacha cast where he invited creators like Saintontas, Mr. Pokey, Genizard, and also Fobmaster. Now this was a pretty good podcast in my opinion. I think they actually talked about a lot of stuff, and Saintontas, it was his first time, I'm pretty sure, on the podcast, so he actually got to get out some of his opinions, and people realized how opinionated he is, especially on live streams, which again has spurred a big kind of boost in him, like doing live streams, everything like that. I've talked to him a few times. Again, it seems like, you know, he's very interested in that stuff now, and he's been doing very good. He's been getting like 400 viewers, you know. I think yesterday he was at like 500 or something like that. So again, he's been doing very good on the side of Twitch. And then obviously the other catalyst is Gacha Smack, which I made an entire video about this, of him talking about calling out Genshin Impact, Honkai Star, and Wuthering Waves, about their cutscenes. Now I'm not going to go too far into that. I've got a whole video on it if you guys want to watch it, but pretty much he says that he wants more cutscenes in the game, and a lot of creators got aggroed by that, and also just the communities in general, because they don't like the fact that, you know, he said that game was bad, which, to be honest, I do agree with, and there were some comparisons that were kind of bad there, which I do agree. You know, I can see why some people were annoyed, because, yeah, some of the comparisons were very bad. But pretty much what happened after that was Saintontas made a live stream. I don't know if he's making a video about it. I haven't actually seen it. But again, he made something along those lines where he, you know, responded to this message, and, you know, he went hard, like he does in Saintontas fashion, you know? He goes very hard on pretty much every video that he reacts to, and also every chatter that he reacts to. And some people find it funny, some people are getting a little bit tired of it, but again, that's up to you whether you watch him or not. But then we move on to another tweet which came out, because again, nothing really happened after Saintontas actually reacted to it. Another tweet came out saying, "Wuthering Waves at its finest, LMAO. 2 of my double drops gave me a blank screen for the day, boys, right before going to bed." Now he actually puts up this screenshot, which actually, if you do look, there should be like a message down below. Some people accused him of cropping. I don't know if he actually did that on purpose or not. Again, you can make up your own mind, but pretty much there is a message saying that it's been sent to your mail. I forgot exactly what triggers this glitch, but I'm pretty sure it is capping out your echoes, which again is a totally normal thing to do, and it seems like he has been playing the game a lot if he is actually capping out his echoes. But it's very interesting that he puts this up, and, you know, even though he still gets his, you know, double drops, you know, nothing has actually really changed. But I do agree that it is poor UI design, it could be improved, and that hopefully Wuthering Waves can fix this in the future. But then obviously Saintontas went ahead and reacted to this and actually talked about why this was bad, and what he thought was spreading just like misinformation online, which, to be fair, you know, it does have a very negative stand, you know, Wuthering Waves, even though it is like a normal thing, it still got sent to his mail. He didn't actually miss out anything. But he does also agree that the UI, you know, could be changed a little bit to actually cater to this and actually make it better. But again, he goes pretty fair, to be fair, on this react. Usually in a Saintontas thing, he goes full steam ahead. Usually goes, you know, I'm going straight after this guy. And, you know, a lot of his reacts have been justified. Let's be real. He's saying a lot of the right stuff. Now, I don't want to be like a, you know, Saintontas glazer or anything like that, but he does say a lot of the right stuff whenever it comes to his reacts, whenever it comes to his videos, you know, he does get the point across quite well. And in this react in particular, he just does go a little bit less hard, and actually is very fair with his react there, and even he says that himself later on whenever he responds to all of this stuff. But then obviously Gacha Smack doesn't like this, makes a tweet saying this Saintontas guy is setting fire to every bridge around him in 4K right now, with one sustainable bridge being wuwa. Bro has Kuro's dick so far down his throat, his esophagus has become an intro skill to Kurobots. We always stand on business, boys. And then he puts underneath it saying, AoE taunting all career bots real quick. We will go live and address this little cub and the bots, it will be cinema. Now, at this point, whenever this stuff all came out, I thought, okay, Gacha Smack might have a point here. We don't know, okay? And I was pretty like 50-50 whenever it comes to all of the stuff that's going on. And I do agree, Saintontas has been going very hard on a lot of content creators. I think it's fine if, you know, they've done something completely wrong and, you know, some people enjoy that content. But it seems like he is going very hard on chatters, pulling them up a lot, which again, is something that we see quite a bit from a lot of other creators anyways. But I mean, if you go into a stream, you know, he's pulling up all the time, but that's his own content. He can do whatever he wants. I don't care. You know, it's a thing that he does and it's his kind of thing. And if he wants to be known for that, then that's totally fine. And I think that a lot of people have been joining his chat recently, literally for the sole purpose of just annoying him, because he's kind of got known as that guy that gets annoyed or kind of tries to debate chat messages easy. So again, you know, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, you could decide that. But again, it seems like, you know, Saintontas did get a little bit annoyed by that. And he actually, like, responded to it, like, later on Steam. I'm pretty sure he brought it up. But he didn't actually go over it that much. Now, obviously, you know, he pulls up the tweet and says, okay, I've been streaming for 7 hours. I probably don't want to cover all of this. And he does, like, shout a little bit in his usual fashion, being like, okay, you know, this is kind of bullshit. Which, you know, I probably would too. If someone was going straight for my head, you know, on Twitter, talking about me, I would be kind of angry as well. Let me know down in the comments if you guys would not be angry if someone said this about you on Twitter, you know, because before all of this stuff that I've mentioned before, it's never been a direct call out to Saintontas or anything. It's been talking about the game and the kind of nuances and stuff behind it. But now this is like a direct thing towards Saintontas, and Gacha Smack actually goes live. And, well, I'll show you a clip. Now, a lot of what these people are saying, you know, one side's calling the other, you know, crashing out. The other side's calling the other side crashing out. But let's be real, okay? You can go watch the entire Saintontas VOD again. You can see what he's talking about.
That's standing on business? That's the definition of standing on business?
You can see this, you know, I feel like he's a little bit calm, you know, he's not like super angry, but if we go over to Gacha Smack saying, and again, you can check the entire VOD, you know, to actually back up this and make up your own mind on whether you think, you know, Saintontas is crashing out. And the same goes for Gacha Smack as well, because both the VODs are still up. But also there's this clip from Rednu, and this is what kind of like swayed me a little bit more to Saintontas' side here. Now, I still like both of them, don't get me wrong. I really like Gacha Smack, I really like Saintontas. They both make really good content in their own respects. But this clip from Rednu that got put up kind of summarizes what the entire Gacha Smack stream was whenever we talked about Saintontas. And if you look at this clip, well, it doesn't seem like Saintontas is the one crashing out. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't, you know, hate Gacha Smack or anything like that, but bro, this stream made me sway a little bit more to the other side just because of how much he was going after him for crashing out and, you know, crashing out himself. Like, just take a look.
It reminds me of the situation where he copied ZMM. And here's the problem. When you copy somebody, you kind of like oust yourself, because if you don't really know the formula and understand it comprehensively.
Sarah, what are you doing?
He crashed it out in my chat! He crashed it out in my...
I mean, you know, this clip kind of summarizes it all, you know? Saintontas, that was a pretty fair, you know, he just mentioned Sarah. Like, oh wait, here we go.
Sarah, what are you doing?
You know, he's saying, what are you doing? You know, he does sound a little bit annoyed, but he's not, like, exactly crashing out and going, oh my god, Sarah, like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, he doesn't actually crash out like that. But whenever you look at Gacha Smack's reaction, you know, this, it feels really forced. I don't know about you, like, maybe that's just how Gacha Smack is. I don't watch a ton of his content, but it does feel very forced that he's trying to get out a laugh. He's just like, I really need to get out of this laugh because I need to make this point across that this dude's crushing out, which doesn't seem like the case. It honestly just seems the other way around from this entire stream. Now, I don't want to say that either of them are crashing out because, again, I don't want to be that mean. Obviously, as I said, I like both of them. But again, this drama is just crazy overall. And as, you know, Ethan put it, I was going to mention this in the video anyways, but just get on a call. Just get on a call. This is how all of this drama, every drama in the past, this drama now, you know, all of it can just be sorted by getting on a call. You two get on a call, sort it out, kiss and make up, and boom, problem solved. Whether you disagree or you don't disagree, all of this kind of stuff ends. But you know who wants it to keep going on and who's actually winning in this whole situation? Tectone. Big old Baldy. Big old Baldy is winning in this situation, and here's the video.
Oh, guys, stop fighting. No. Oh, definitely don't make videos on this. Oh, and definitely don't try to keep them below 25 minutes so I can react. Oh my, I hate seeing the drama. I'm so tired of the drama. And make sure to send me the link to all this so I can avoid it. Oh. Oh, man.
So yeah, that's his reaction. As you can tell, he's been very sarcastic in the fact that he's going to be covering all of this. And also, I know that he's going to be talking to Saintontas very soon. I don't know, it might have already been passed by the time this video actually comes out. So I will make another video if anything actually comes from that and actually kind of like furthers the situation any further. Or it could just be a load of nothing and he just won't hear anything from me, or maybe just check Twitter or whatever. But again, I will cover it if something does happen in the next video, so I definitely recommend checking that out. Hopefully this keeps you up to date with a little bit of what's going on. I tried to be like kind of neutral, but also kind of gave my opinion on it. I hope that, you know, you've got the kind of facts and that you can make your own opinion, regardless of what I said about, you know, Gacha Smack or Saintontas and what I think about them. Because again, I did throw in a little bit of my opinion, but let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you think that, you know, who's crashing out here? Because I don't think anybody really is crashing out too hard, but like the thing is, there's a lot of accusations of people doing it, which is just kind of like, okay, bro. And pretty much the moral of the story is get on cool, and also Tectone is winning. So yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.